So I think I was wrong about this level 2 thing because I feel like a level 2 or level 5.5 market trader on this coronavirus situation. And I know people that are real sticklers would say, "Oh, you got to do this metric, this special kind of analysis." I think here you can see how it's starting to stack up. Is that you know we got we got 20 deaths per million in Spain. So I think that's because of this number. Total cases, 250,000. Now we're talking. So just like any other freak out, I went to Walmart this morning because you can't drive. You're not allowed to trust yourself driving in your own car at night. I was never a big fan of night driving because of the glare of these fucking LEDs that people. When are we gonna allow that shit? I think I've lost more retina. I really think I got retinal damage from these LEDs that nobody ever. It's funny how the Department of Transportation never said, well, you got to direct those maybe a little bit, or you got to like tone that down. I get people coming up with these. You got like, it's like their brights are on. And then when they put their brights on, you're like, why is that legal? So we got all these bizarre discrepancies. The spread. Oh my God. So Starbucks this morning. I can only see the baristas' faces. And so, yeah, I saw somebody hand money to them, and I thought, are they spraying that money down? Do they put it in some type of ionizer? Life's kind of risky, I think, on some level. If you decide to go outside, if you decide to put it on a trade, so it really feels like a bad trade to me, like, oof, I thought that was going to retrace quicker. I thought we were going to turn around. Well, the scalp, you missed the scalp. The scalp was the first dip into the void, and then it was just like, it's either going to drip down or it's going to smash down. So if you're a swing trader, you got to wait a long time. And this is a swing trade. This Corona is a swing trade. I mean, this is like you're in this fucking thing. You're like, yeah, I know. You can't go back. But see the lag time. Starbucks girl tells me Sunday's her last day. We'll be closed for 2 weeks. I'm like, could you repeat that for me? And she did, even without me asking. She could see the look on my face was like, I'll repeat it for you. Yeah, so I said, I think I'm going to boycott you now. What a bunch of wimps. Oh my God. You don't have to clean the place. I have a friend that works at the drugstore. And she tells me, yeah, somebody died of corona. And now they closed the fucking store. And they're going to shell out $30,000. That's what it costs to clean a store. Now, I don't want to break anybody's heart that owns a Rite Aid. But, hello? What happens when you reopen? There could be some corona person walking around there. So you can spend $30,000 an hour to keep the place scrubbed? Are you fucking nuts? It's just, you're on a ship of goobers. Look at, you are with people. Now, my neighbors aren't like that. I go, we're all laughing about it. Isn't that weird? Like, if you talk to your neighbor, you're like, what the fuck is this? Of course, it depends where you live, right? If you live with a bunch of limousine liberals, they'll be like, oh man, you're just too cavalier. I know. You know what? Kill me now. You know what? You should just kill me because I'm going to pull that mask off you and sneeze down your face. So it's already comical. I saw a camo mask this morning. Dude, you got to step away from that. So it's really like a swing trade from hell. It's like you bought Bitcoin at 20 or whatever. You bought Bitcoin at 10. It went to 5. You're like, fuck. And it came back, right? Right? What's the difference? This is a trade that nobody picks to be in this fuck. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get a fucking high-end I'm going to get a high-end milling machine. I'm going to buy high-end beans online. Fuck Starbucks. Their coffee sucks. Dude, they can't make a cup of coffee to save their lives. I only go there because of the baristas, and I can only see their faces. Unless they start getting some cleavage going at Starbucks, I ain't going back. And I'm like, I just don't need it. And it's so loud and the music's so fucking weird. They play, we're so cooler than cool music we play. Who's picking this shit? Oh, look at us on Spotify. Fuck. I said to the girl every time, are they playing the same shitty music in every Starbucks right now in real time across the planet? She was, I don't know. Then what good are you? At $2.60 a cup, they raised the price? Fuck you. Man, there's going to be a big fucking upset as far as where people shop now. They're like, you know what? By the way, I don't think I need that shit anymore. Going out to eat, it's fucking... I don't know. I'm not into trying to decide, did I tip you enough? I don't need the guilt trip. Did I tip you enough? Fuck. I showed up. I brought Corona in here. What more do you need? Somebody's going to fuck... I got a buddy who's in the fucking restaurant cleaning business. I'm going to sabotage your place, and we're working a whole scam already. I mean, people are already scamming this fucking thing and riding it and laughing all the way to the fucking bank. Meanwhile, everybody's like, oh, don't go outside. The kids can't go homeschool. You should just die. Okay, so I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I'm normal. But I'm going to put a link to a guy that's never gets any viewers. I think he's a military guy. I listen to the guy because he's like, yeah, what the fuck? Everybody else is so fucking careful. Oh, I don't want to lose any. He doesn't have, I don't think he's got even a Patreon. He's just like some guy talking. He has 5 people watch him in a stream in the morning where he goes off. But, I mean, there's such a plastic world. Movies, I love watching movies because it's like doing drugs. It's like, look at this this is totally could never happen. Can I have some more of what totally could never happen? Some unreality, please. Yeah. So that is the thing, right? And the markets are this amazing kind of reveal for people's emotions because you're putting them in a Corona position. You really are. As soon as you decide to take any step in the market, imagine the president has to say, you know what? We're going back to work. Fuck these dead people. That's what all the little snowflakes. Oh my God, you're gonna melt us. So the guy MC, I'll refer to you MC. You can fill in the blank, but I'm telling you, man, I can't fucking take it. What the fuck happened to people? And we all know it's almost like everybody decided to Forex trade their life, and they're blowing up their account. Oh, yeah, well, you can't hedge. You can't fucking Walmart. Unfucking believable. They corral you into the fucking Walmart now. They got police tape on the bitch, and I heard in Vermont. Oh, can't buy. That's not essential. Can't buy glitter. Can't buy thongs. No, it's not essential. Just food and staples. It's just, I can't even fucking believe it. It's so comical. I mean, this is fallout. Actually, if you think about it, and who wants to think about making money off dead people? But this is going to be the biggest economic boom, and people are going to be cracking up over this shit. And who are these fucking dead people, by the way? God damn it. They got 6,500 dead people. Can I get their fucking credit report? Maybe these people are just fucking ridiculous. I don't know who these people are dying. Dude, if you're fucking on your last goddamn leg and you get the corona and you die, I'm so sorry. But god damn it, I would be blessing the corona if I was that fucking fragile. But I understand people that are fucking 20 years old and do fucking, they got 5% body fat and they can run a mile every morning. So this is what I'm hearing. They're dropping dead. Maybe they're vaping. Fuck, we don't know. Jesus Christ, people. Stop it. With the masks and the gloves. And if you're a couple, why is one wearing a mask and the other one's not? The other one's pissed off. The other one's right. And people are going to be killing each other, divorce, suicide. It's the first of the month, goddammit. So by the end of the month, I mean, if Starbucks is closed, Starbucks has their head so fucking far buried up their ass that if they're closing down, this is the end of the trend. Fundamentally, this is over. And volatility is just, it's gone bye-bye. So how do you trade like, so if your ruler for swing trading is 300 pips or 500 dead people, so this is the metric in my mind. The quote level 2 trading of dying people is new deaths per day, right? Because it's the daily charts. And if we don't hit 1,000 today, I'd be like, come on, America. Come on, Corona. We're rooting for Corona. I mean, this is the weirdest spectacle. But you know what? Trump's right. When they fucking turn on this, when we go back to play button, all this is, it's kind of like musical chairs. And when's the music gonna? So the music stops. Well, as soon as we re-engage, we'll actually be. Finally, we're going to win over the tree huggers and the I guess the best example is that pretty little bag that people. I was with a girl that had one of those a couple of years ago, and she had the little pretty bag. Fashion statement shopping bags that are just nothing but apparently a great way to carry around every kind of critter. There could be a cockroach in there, but it's just so environmentally correct. And instead of us finding a way to, I guess they recycle pop bottles, but that actually spends more carbon credits because you got to go grab the bottle and then process it. I know it feels good, but if you just have a really high-end landfill, just throw the fucking shit out. Just build you ever see that movie Alien 3 where she goes into that big vat of like molten shit to kill the alien. What's her name? Sigourney Weaver. I think she's got it on her, so she sacrifices herself into this giant, enormous cavern of lava and splashing metal and molten hell. So, but you can't just get stopped out of this trade. This is a swing trade with no stop. Like, you're in this trade and you might blow up your account, or you just might blow up yourself because you can't fucking take all the stupidity is what's pissing me off. Not the fact that I can't go to Starbucks. It's the fact that they would cave into this bullshit. And all of a sudden the governors want to be all sorts of heroes. Everybody's virtual signaling. Oh, you go shut it down. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm buying Amy's soup and they fucking marked it up. So I said to myself, I can see it now. Just like they used to have this thing when the gas prices went to $4.50 a gallon in the United States. They said, well, you know what? We're going to have to add, we normally charge $7 to deliver. We're going to have it's called the fuel fee. You think they ever got rid of the fuel fee? Fuck no. So they're going to have the Corona fees now. Well, we got to clean that shit down. So my Amy's soup went from $2.08 to $2.59. And I'm at the checkout at Walmart, and I'm so pissed off. The goddamn beep doesn't beep loud. So I'm scanning my shit, and I look up. I'm up to $50. I'm like, what the fuck? So I couldn't cancel, so I go to the next machine, next scannerator. I start rescanning. I'm fucking mumbling to myself, pissed off, waiting for somebody to come up and say, oh, you know what? I'm going to write you an attitude ticket, and we have to see you later. Detention, just like when I was a kid. Detention. Hey, see it. I go to principal's office. Yeah. Principal's office. So I'm scanning away, and I hear the lady next to me come up. This is the staff at Walmart, bravely with no mask and no gloves. I think she was open sores and everything. She yells out across the room, sir, you didn't pay. I said, it's mine. I had to cancel because I thought, what? I let her go for a little bit. She was freaking out. Sir, you didn't pay. Like, this old guy paid. Fucking A. He's like an American here. And so I get my stuff. And oh, my God. I'm blown away. They're closing at 8. This 24-hour market. They close at 8. What the fuck? The place is so fucking restocked. God damn, I'm tripping over people. So much water in the fucking aisle at Walmart now. That's a fucking hazard. What about the people dying from flipping over these fucking bottles? It's overstocked to the gills. And ain't nobody going to buy it anymore. You know why? All the goobers have fucking raided it. So all the scaredy cats have already freaked out. And they're off to their, Netflix. They got more toilet paper than Jesus. You guys got one ass. Jesus. But I don't know. People grow asses on this disease, apparently. Look at this guy. It's like an octopus with asses. Anyways, I refresh this quite often. They need to get this on MetaTrader, though. I don't know, the Corona feed. What's the symbol for Corona? CO? That'd be copper. No, we don't want to pull the trigger on the wrong trade there, but do the math. Another wake up call here. As anybody has a calculator, 6,000 dead out of 320 million people in the United States. We could have 200,000 dead. Maybe 12,000 die. The same number of people that died in the swine flu, 12,000. So, I don't know. We got a low death count per million people. We're losing out of every million. We're going to shoot somebody at the border, blow their brains up. Okay, we're climbing up on 500. I'm liking it, but let's go to the charts of the only thing we allowed to trade is this thing. And I set my indicator, the ATR, at let's see here. Got let's take a peek into the indicator settings. Okay, we got the situation with, I filtered out in the common tab. So I'll post it again this in the comments. This is just the code. You have to take it into MetaTrader and open up one of your indicators, delete everything that's in there, go to edit an indicator, and then just paste in this code here and then compile it. There's a compile button in the upper right hand corner. But I guess people probably don't know how to do that. So I that's one of those things. I guess you have to. There's no nonsense guy was, you got to go find that out yourself. I ain't gonna do it. No nonsense guy was kind of like barraged with people. The goobers asking him, so what do you have for breakfast again? Just cocaine and coffee. I got pretty lit for scalping, I like to get a little keyed up when I scalp. So yeah, if I'm scalping big, I'm like, if I'm not big enough, I'll just do some drugs to enhance the adrenaline, the anxiety of it all. So it's a lot of anxiety to be in a position and think, but not in a soft position. I don't think it is. In a hard position, I do feel like that is the problem. Like taking a plane ride. If you take 10 plane rides and you just die from one plane ride, it's like at least you got 9 rides. This is, I set a 40 pip threshold for my range per bar and 100 pips on the top. So anything below, if I don't see a bar, I'm going to consider it an entry. And I don't know how far below, or I could actually put levels in here and permanently load levels so I could see everything. But I'm going to try to narrow the field between 140 pips. So I want to get in below 40 pips and I want to get out 100 or better. I could set to 140 at the top. I'm considering changing it, but so here's the whole reason for this. Is that if your trade plan is pip dependent instead of percentage dependent, the trade plan, the risk is pip dependent and the reward, it's a matter of looking for an instrument that has that dynamic range, has those dynamics. So high frequency market or an expensive market, it's moving big, but if it's a really expensive currency like the British pound, it's moving big. It takes a lot of money to trade that, and to survive the moves in that market at times, if you're swing trading, which means you're kind of all in without a stop. So somebody made a comment today about, well, this euro dollar melting down. It's kind of dripping down here, so it just walks down. From the perspective of somebody that trades on the daily charts, as opposed to somebody that trades in the hourly charts. So if you do an Asian breakout trade, which is not always profitable, but it's a classic. If you do it in multi-layers, it's a classic way to make, 10, 40%, whatever. Make a decent, you're not going to have a ratio that's like mind-blowing every time. And even if you did it just by saying manually, you just stack up. And if you're forced to trade in one direction, just stack up a bunch of stops with various targets. And the first in, first out is another fucking battle with these assholes. So not only did they fuck that up, the hedging, they fucked up that you can't even fucking find a workaround. They're like, no, that door's closed too. Like, I'm waiting for Walmart where they huddle you in through one fucking entry and out the other one. They go, oh, you want turned around? Go, Joe. So on the way out of Walmart, I took the wrong exit. I'm like, fuck, I had to go dip under the yellow line, the yellow police tape. Oh, I forgot I got to go out the left door. Huh. Maybe they need a guy with a whistle in an outfit buttoned up with a collar and a hat and just blowing a whistle and letting people. Okay, it's your turn. He's directing with white gloves. Where did that come from? I saw it in a movie somewhere. I don't know. Supposedly over in Europe, people direct traffic with white gloves. I guess you can see the white gloves. So as you zoom out, and so for the another thing about this trade, you could have gotten into the euro and still be in it and underwater, like it's a Corona trade. And your target, this would be like a empowered trading target, is going to be back to the 109 level or anywhere on the way to there. So if I was to say, okay, this is when we smashed down yesterday, the only retracement on here, so if your buy limits are really heavy here, your big tickets are based on this notch. I guess this is a ICT order block. That if you get in an order bank here, you had to scalp back to this bottom. So that was the trade in the terms of limit placement on structure. It's very different technique to make money. It's very precise. You literally are looking at this and saying, this here, I want that. And then you're going to want this too later if we ever make it down there. So if your first buy limit starts here, you figure out how much it's going to cost you to buy all the way down. And when it retraces here, you dump the whole position. That is a retracement swing trade. I call it a swing trade. Retracement speaks to the fact that it traces and then it retraces and does that, where the swing, people might think, well, we're going to swing down here and then end up way up here. That is a retracement also, but I guess it depends how you define these terms. And so right now it's almost noon. So Europe's closing, and we're just kind of like fizzling out here. So you had to position yourself in a precise manner to make money from a limit entry standpoint. You could buy all the way down, and this is 100 pips each one of these. You could buy all the way down, and you bought a 100 pip window here. And if you're going to buy a 200 pip window, you could figure that if you put a master stop down here, so you have a 300 pip stop on that top ticket and a 200 pip stop on this one and a 200 pip stop on that one, you're still in the trade, and you're still going to buy more. So I did this many a time in the British pound without stops years ago, and I would just watch the account flash red, and then the broker was managing my money by saying, you cannot put in another trade. You have negative 500 available margin. You have $1,500 in the account. Or I think it was like $800 in the account. And I'm like, I'm such a contrarian. I'm like, fuck these people. Like when Corona started, I'm like, you kidding me, right? So, and lo and behold, British pound come back to here, and I'd just sit there, and I wouldn't even add to it. I just like, and now I got $5,000 in the account all day long, and I had 10 accounts. I didn't even know what a script was. I just fucking got in at the market. The accounts will stop. Broker says I can't put in another trade. Can't put in another trade. Thousands of dollars had to go through Liberty Reserve. But That was how you got your money out of the country. You had to go to Canada, then the original Bitcoin. If everybody remembers LR. It was pretty cool. I mean, that was it. 50 cents a transaction. That's all gone. Poof. They claimed it was a Silk Road, that people were hiring hitmen and getting kiddie porn and all this stuff. Crazy shit. Just another obstacle for the creative person in life. You know, well, I guess that's why people do artwork, because it's not illegal. It used to be. I'm sure they were like, that's just, you cannot have. Well, sorry. This is what Mark Douglas says, is that humans need expression. And when you're in the market, you're expressing yourself in a particular way. Also, if you're impatient in terms of, if you're waiting for the market to come into this cavern here, so the first window of the first hole that you're looking to fill here, I'm trying to get a hold of the properties. Okay, so I guess I have to widen that thing. Let me make this a little bit more easy to see. Blue. So here's your buy window, and if you were actually underwater right now, imagine, I'm sure that there's some bank out there, because they would just be like, dude, we're buying that. If they bought this hole that we filled, they're underwater, and the only place they could have really cashed out, if I took this wick here, I'm going to use this wick, because this, I don't think the market can really care about that anymore. So this is the entry window for your limit banks. You pick this low, this pure limit trading, and this is swing trading. You have to wait to get paid. When this thing carves in that first piece, you should have scalped to the floor. That's the only thing you could have done there. That was the this is a 1 hour chart, so that's the Asian breakout into, takes out the low of the day, previous day, on Wednesday. So this was actually the first scalp as soon as you got below there, and then here's the second, and people scalp to there, and you could have rode it to there, but you're also coming into this void trap. So here comes Asia again, and there was a scalp just for a moment here as you dipped into this window, and now you'd move this box down to here, and now you're buying there. So this, everything from here all the way down, if you bought that up, your first scalp would have been like this. Let me get more precise. I wish they had a middle sized. Can't even pick the other size. So here, this is your 50 pip dead cat bounce, but your counter trend trading, it's like you're scalping on limits. And if you have your targets, and you have more than one target, because you had to scalp something here to pay for the whole rack in case something went terribly wrong. And if something went terribly wrong, then you've already reduced your losses by having that built-in scalp into that rack. Then when the market tumbles again to new lows at this point, so you're kind of have this moving box, and at the end of this blue box is the expiration of the ticket. So if you put in a script that lasts for 2 hours, a whole rack like this, if you drop that here and you keep dropping that here, and it comes in, it only fills some of that, retraces to here. So it's, I guess, the convenience of just hitting a button, and it just keeps on throwing limits in and captures for 2 hours. You'd have to get out of that trade. Doesn't mean you couldn't trade on top of that that you sell at the market when it rallies into this floor. So when it went into this window, let me make this guy a different color. I guess it's easier to figure out what's going on here, but wait a second. I had to go. The UPS guy. They're still working. I don't know. I can't believe the world that got so fragile. So this window here, to do these trades like this, had to run all the way downstairs. Just my immune system just dropped. I could get corona any second now. All right, so it's kind of you have to really plot these trades out, because when we dip in these windows like this is a 1 hour chart and also depends how much you bought. But if you bought a 1K, a 2, a 3, a 5, a 10, and you're getting in like this, and maybe these limits don't fill down here. When it comes back to this entry here, if you had targets up here, that's cashed out. So counter trend trading is kind of like range trading, because you're in essence really just trading a range. You're just going to buy low and sell high when the trade's over. Or are you going to sell up in here on limits and come down? Or are you going to just put a buy stop here and a sell stop here, and when that market breaks out, you're winning because you got filled on your sell stop. So if you have these stop entries and you set these stops, I don't know why this program does that. I've never really. Why is this like every time you touch this shit? We can draw a box here. Okay, so yeah, so you got this entry with those 2 hours of nothing. You can't sell courses doing this though. I think that's why this is no good for people that sell courses. They're like, well, that's just too simple. You mean just put yeah. I know this is your entry window, and here I don't have the meter set to the right, but you'd have to find out. Like this, we know this is above 40 pips here. So right there, we know that's a 40 pip candle. Inverted hammer. This was the big slam dance. That was the trade, I suppose. You could see you missed it. I mean, below there, bam, it's over. Then here, once again, buying this and dumping to here is not a lot of money, but it's a high probability trade. You're buying this, that's it. You missed it. Never made it back to the floor completely, I don't think. I guess it did. Wait. You're here. Kind of, yeah, right there. So now we kind of auctioned down today, finishing out Friday here. We're trapped under here, but yeah, the scalpers made their counter trend trade here. Your classic, this move where you're coming back up this way. So that worked out. And are we going to turn down and keep going? Maybe. Not a lot of people trading now. The market's closed. So maybe we retrace back to here. Or we keep tanking. And that's the funny thing about trading. It's so there's only two. We're either going to go up or down or sideways. The longer we go sideways, the harder we're going to go up and down. Getting filled on your sell stops and having cash outs that look like this and a tighter stop here. So I'm going to rewrite. I'm going to add on to my, I'm just going to focus on the euro dollar and trade that hedge on the euro dollar. Because, sure, you could sell at the market here, but you got to babysit it. It's easier for me to look at the 4 hour chart and just hit like 50 styles. So that the safety, the reduction of risk is because you have 50K and each K is unique. So you can adapt to conditions. You break out the rack that has the 50 pip stops to make 100 pips. If the market starts to heat up and you still want to trade it, then you'd be, okay, well, we'll just trade smaller with wider stops and risk the same dollar amount. When it's plunging into this stuff here, these fresh new lows here, it comes into this, and you're getting the limit strategy is working. It needs to come back here for you to cash out, and your breakout strategy, if it's looking for 2 hours of nothing, so you could, the other thing about the robot, then I guess I'm going to just either have somebody write me the code, and then I'm just, I can clone this one strategy, but it could look at 2 hours of data. It just turned 12 o'clock, so we just updated that bar. So right now, the robot would say, I'm going to buy a stop here and a sell stop here. And the other robot says, you know what? I'm going to do that because it's an 11 pip bar, and the 11 pip robots come out and they do their thing, and the 12 pip robots come out and they do their thing. So it's this layering of bots with just a silly strategy, a simple, clean strategy. Right now, I'm gonna launch some tickets here. So I'm gonna open the navigator, and this would be the frequency of trading. So this is the other element that's going to be risky. Do I put on every hour? Well, I'm probably going to put this 2 hour script in. 2 hour bracket. If I'm here and I can do it, I'm going to hit that button. So I'm looking to make 20 pips. This is kind of a scalp thing, and these will disappear in 2 hours. So there won't be that danger of the market. If we have a daily buy stop that's pending here, as the market drops down and these do not delete themselves, the market comes back up, tags that, and rips the other way. The whole point of breakout trading is to be there on the first breakout of this bar. Cash out either direction. So I traded all these last night. We're kind of just trading water. We're down $24. But the euro dollar trades had the spread here is nice and tight through most of this stuff. And it just becomes a matter of having about 100. If you had no robot, you'd need about 100 hedges to be a hedge trader, right? Because you'd be like, okay, man, we're going to put in the 20 pip stop to make 100 pips. I'm just going to double click it, and there you go. I'm going to make $10, but you're clicking this thing quite a bit, so you're going to make like 1,000, depending on how many trades you do. You're going to make like say $500 a day or something clicking on this thing. To me, that's a lot of money. $500 a day for just clicking. Sure, you could make these 2Ks, make $1,000 a day clicking. So you could just, because at some point it's ridiculous to click that much. It is a peanut problem at that point. So it's like dying in a silo of corn. It's just corn, but And the market's quiet now, so conditions warrant. And if I go to sleep and I put on this big 12-hour hedge where I'm exposing myself, I think, or the beauty of MT4, just before they abandon MT, they're going to make MT5 and MT4, but we're left with the time frames. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 hours. We can have all that going on. So we can have a 3-hour click. Ideally, I want the robot to size the 1 hour drops, which I don't want to drop all night. It's kind of just out there putting the 1 hours out there, kind of like just having the store slightly open. Drive through, one girl, she's hot, she's got the cup ready. So when I first went to Starbucks, they gave me 2 coffees. They gave me the wrong coffee. I'm like, oh wow, they couldn't even do drive-through. So I don't know. But this is how you This is litmus test. This is Darwin at work here. Only the strong survive, I suppose. Sad. I've been sad. Right? We all want to live forever. We all want to go to heaven without dying. So yeah, this here now, you could run into overtrading, and that's why if you're the kind of person that likes to click on stuff, then you may want to just keep in one case. Maybe get another account and have that one do 2Ks and then contrast and compare. I don't know what people are aiming at. That like I said, this is a whole different world, this kind of trading, compared to, well, you should see this indicator. Wait till I show. Are you sitting down? So that is a different approach. And I think that's how you sell a course, You have to have, well, first you have to, can you count to 100 and average it? Like you do the hard math on that. Are you done yet? Got it? Don't ask me again about the 100. Yeah, so it's a real conundrum. It's a daunting task. But here I feel like I'm going to go to my indicator, and this is going to dictate my trade plan right here. So this foundation of the trade plan is indicator in a sense. I call it a filter. How many pips am I up for here? How much punishment can I take? So I'm going to go here to common, and I'm going to say, all right, let's see the 10 pip bars. I got a 10 pip robot looking to make about 50 pips. I make it a 0.5. Strange math. You can probably rewrite the indicator so the math's better. I think that needs to be like that. Okay, so this is going to be from 10 pips to 50 pips on the 1 hour chart. That is a hell of a move, and you would have been filled very quickly on your limits there. So 10 pip bars. So this is about 20 up here. So I'm going to have to go for 20. Kind of just have that just barely filtering in. And this is when you switch time frames and you realize, oh, you know what? I don't even see that ATR showing up. It means that's not tradable for the stop you picked. Because as soon as you go to a larger time frame, you need a larger stop. This also keeps you aware of the fact that is not, it may look like a great pattern. Oh, I set it to 0. What happened to my, I guess you can't set it to some ungodly low amount. All right, so I didn't put the decimal point in right here or something. What the hell I do? Now look at you. I told you no kids. Oh, I had to make it 001. Okay, that's right. You can't do that. Okay. Okay. There you go. So 10 pips. Right around when you don't see anything and you're really close. But see, you can already see the problem. If you start doing that, well, you still have to wait for Asia. And typically Asia has a really low entry. But now the problem is that your trade? Or is this your trade? Right, you got the rules. Don't need a lot of back testing. You don't have to use this indicator because for me, I can see this is not going anywhere for 3 hours. Yeah, there's a dippity-do. And this could be your first fill on your stop. If your stop for that entry, for that stop entry is up there, you're good all night long. But when they hit this thing, wow. Here comes the retracement, people. So yes, as this is melting down and you're buying into it, you got to be a real pain slut because they're going to keep taking it down. And it may take until next week to come to here, and then you'll be so-called rich. If $1,000 is rich to you or 20 grand, you could do a lot with a $10,000 account, but can you take $1,000 account or a $5,000 account and just do mechanical trading? That is the answer for anybody that just wants to trade. You just come up with a very simple rule. The simpler the rules, the better. No confirmation. The only confirmation is that you do a cancel replace on sell stops. You could trail. You could be a contrarian confirmation entry person. All you have to do is go, it's going up, I'm running sell stops. They filled me. It's going down, I'm running buy stops. They filled me. And you're going to ride this. So you're inside the Gulf. Buy stop, cancel replays. Oh, trading's so boring. And they fill me. Oh, look, I'm up. It's that simple. And the same thing on the other side. I got sell stops. Besides, the people are running trailing sell stops to protect that position. Oh, it goes the other way. It's like a roller coaster. Yeah, it's ranging. It's not a straight line. It's like a roller coaster. Oh, boy, people. So I'm going to do a hedge again because we just paused. Now, I could say, go to the half hour. Go to the 15. So all of a sudden, wow, look at this trade. Now, to me, if a guy's good at pulling the trigger every 15 minutes, it kind of yells, it screams at you here, buy, sell, right? It's down, buy. They're trapping people here. And these are trades that last a half an hour and you just made like $80 or $8 grand, whatever but now the spread's your fucking problem. Because now you're really paying a lot to make a little move. There's no free lunch. This is a great retracement here. Yes, if you put buy limits in this pocket, but if you're going to do this trade and this happens to be 100 pips, 200, 300, 400, yeah, that's a problem. If you're buying 10Ks all the way down, yeah. Even though you were right, came back to here. Breakout, this is the half hour, 50-minute chart, but the half hour breakout. Stop hunt this guy. Oh, we're going higher, breaking out. On the 15, you could do the Williams trap trades. So if you turn on the Williams fractal, which is built into the platform. So put on a Williams fractal here, the only indicator that's objective. It's no fucking settings. And I'm not a fan of Bill Williamson. I mean, I am, I guess, because he has a psychological element. He's very simple, very crude. Not vulgar, but his system is stupid. He's in this platform, amazingly. Bill Williams. Fractals. I go white. Boom. Now, you could put a buy stop. I'm surprised it's not calling out this fractal, but see, that's why I don't think he's really... I'd have to go to the 5-minute chart to see this fractal. What he's saying is, well, if you sell a break out of that fractal, that you'll make money. Okay. Until you don't, right? It breaks out of here. Yeah, you're making money, but then it rips. Here you're right. You sell this Williams fractals. Here you're wrong. You sell this and you're like, oh, damn. Eventually you're right. So it's like, what is the trigger for your entry? Here, let me clean this chart up. So we just went down. Look how we just flipped like a switch there. 15 minutes. Up. That is the top of the hour. That is noon. We're waiting for this candle to complete. And I'd put buy limits in right now, but since I'm trading this hedge system, I wouldn't. But if I was going to, I'd have to pick, and this is the hardest part. Am I going to buy like this far apart, or am I going to buy, this far apart on the way down? And right now I'm making money on this trade because I got in to scalp out. It doesn't mean you can't not pay attention to what's going on, but it gives you a rule system to pull the trigger on these hedges in this hedge system where you feel ultimate confidence because it's just like switching gears on your car. You're not turning the wheel and deciding which way you're going. You know if you want to go forward. You're just going to go through the gears or go reverse straight back. But you're on a track. You're not trying to choose a direction here, and so you're just randomness is making you money. So I'm only down $9 through all the shit I've been through. A lot of trades too. So here's my history so far of trading the British pound, you name it, we traded it. Is the journal the way to look at the? Isn't there? I don't know how to do the. Anyways, I'm sure it's here somewhere, like a report. Anyways, I'm sure it's in here somewhere. But I know what I did, and I ended up here. I think I did a lot of trades. So historically, account history. How many trades did we do? I don't know if it even says. And this is without a trailing stop. If there was a trailing stop, a money management thing coming in. So my biggest loss here is 260. Biggest win is 3. So if I would have had bigger take profits, I'm sure I could have. And that's the other thing. I just had to increase the ratios. And you'll notice if you don't do that, you end up with the same amount of money every week. If you always live in this one ratio, and so that's why I think it's preposterous to have this. I'm risk 2% of my account. I'm looking for a good setup. Have you seen these Gartley things? Have you ever heard of Fibonacci? And just banking on that and just plodding along like a goof, hoping Walmart's going to get rid of that yellow police tape. They're not. And so, you know, in this this cure for the corona, people are like, yeah, that's fucking, I'm cured. It's good. See, now here I'm gonna close all my profits right now. So there's nothing. I'm gonna cash out. We're down. I would have bought at the market right now, so I'm just gonna cash out of all my winning trades if there's any. This is supposed to execute here. Okay, we're peeling off some tickets, it looks like. So that's the other thing. I know that the buyers are coming in now. So am I going to sit there and go, plan your trade your plan? Yeah, I guess. Until you're like, let's go flat. I could close all open and pending. So the other thing you could do is this. If you don't want this whole trade plan, you just close all. And the whole account goes flat, you start over again. Because this trailing buy stop up here, I don't like that. Sure, I could get picked up on a big thrusting move here, but do I want it to come up here and tag me and trap me? And this should have, and that's when your next thought would naturally be, well, let's run 15-minute and 30-minute buy stops and let's not get trapped in that dumb shit. Let's just have them constantly, and that's when you might want a robot unless you like clicking, because it's going to build up this thing and it's going to scalp a little bit, and you can't try to squeeze blood out of a rock here. So, you know, the big breakout traders are just going, dude, we're just going to put a sell stop here and ride that, and then we're done. And people make money like that all the time. It just depends how you want to make the money. Do you want to make the money because you think you've cracked the code, or you just want to do tried and true crude systems like breakout system? Because people want to think, oh, well, I'm just more sophisticated than just mechanical trading. What are you, a retard? Check this Renko shit out here. Or I like the cloud traders, bless their hearts. I still don't know how they do it. It's fucking amazing. Well, go watch a cloud trading video. You're like, dude, am I on drugs? How much you pay for this mushrooms? How much you pay for this acid, bladder acid? I don't know. I think it's got too much rat poison. Oh, it's all rat poison. Here, I would put limits in, but I'm trying to just stick to my hedge only here. If this goes down, I could say, let's put on a tight hedge. And if it retraces up, there's so many ways to do this, because the way the market's moving, how it's behaving, you see, oh, that thing's going to tank. Oh, then you know it's time to go into lockdown. Swing trading lockdown, throw limits in, walk away, go, I just don't have time to fucking scalp this. I'm not gonna sit there and keep pressing the sell button and pulling 10 pips off the thing every time it go. I know it's going down, and I'm not gonna sit there and fucking worry about scalping 20 pip retracements on a goddamn breakout of the low of yesterday. So it comes back to the support, becomes resistance, and it keeps tanking it. I'm just gonna throw a blanket of tickets and just go, you know what? Call me when the fucking retraces. So that's a different attitude in trading too. I mean, that you don't really participate in this kind of hands-on every hour. Is there an opportunity? Oh, what should I do now? God, it's going against me. Well, you kind of figured it was going to go against you, especially even if you're range trading, even if you're trend trading it, when it makes a big trend move. So, say you sold here, and you're like, oh man, and you didn't get out, and it comes back to here. You're like, we could have just cashed out here. Actually, when it comes back to here, you're probably going, fuck, man, Jesus, should get out. So what do people do? Because they want to comply with like what you're supposed to do, sell stop, protecting your short position. You went short here, you start running the sell stops, and then they stop you out. You didn't cash out here? No, I'm staying inside the yellow tape, you're not making it good for anybody out there doing all that scalping. You're just kind of manipulating the market. Do you realize your manipulation footprint's kind of big? Oh, I know. I try to keep my trades small so nobody notices that I'm just like running between the raindrops a little bit. Sorry, I just have a dumb shit trading plan. I'm not. And this guy Carney, once again, this Carney guy with the Gartleys and I patented the phrase harmonic trading. You can't say it unless you have a license to say it. I'm like, dude, you're living in it's like some hot tub thing with black lights that you put that in your own house. I don't care. I don't care what kind of music you listen to. Just don't play that shit around me. Jesus Christ. No, actually, I can handle all any kind of music. With the right amount of drugs, I can endure any kind of music. I kind of like this stuff. What do you call it? Yeah. Yeah, that stuff is, what I guess it's what you're used to. But it's fun to watch people. I guess we're watching people that open a Forex account, and they're like, they wake up in the morning, they're like, we're down like 10 grand. I go, yeah, I know. You hit the button on standard lots. The broker's got the account set up default on the demo at standard lots. One point, not. Yeah, I know. You're in $100,000 of currency, buddy. Did you know that? It's a 24-hour market. It's going against you. Oh, golly. We got to outlaw this right away. People are losing money. It's crazy. I don't even know. So that's my 2 cents.